Family booked an incredible 72-day cruise and purchased travel insurance just in case the unexpected happened.
Unfortunately, it did, and the family wound up with a $45,000 bill their insurance company is not paying for. Here's On Your Side's Gary Harper.
When you buy travel insurance, it usually comes with some kind of medical coverage, and this viewer says she sure could use that medical coverage because during her cruise, she had to be hospitalized in Japan.
Here's a chance for a trip of a lifetime.
Pat Winshee and her family travel a lot, and one trip was just too good to pass up. It was a cruise from Los Angeles to Japan and then a second cruise from Singapore back to the USA. The two cruises would give the family plenty of time to visit all around Asia, and when they booked, the travel agent asked if they wanted travel insurance.
And I thought, we're going to be gone a long time. We better cover ourselves. So I went ahead and paid for it on both trips, just as a precaution.
Good thing they did, because once they arrived in Japan, Pat fell ill and had to be hospitalized, and her doctors did not have good news.
So he said, how long can I keep you in the hospital? And I said, how about one day? And he said, no, you need to cancel the whole rest of your trip.
Pat and her family canceled the rest of their journey, including that second cruise. Pat ended up spending 57 days in the hospital where the staff spoke very little English.
The doctors knew very few words, but when they first discovered it was COVID, I was put in isolation, so my family couldn't even visit. I was really in isolation. It was tough.
Pat knew her hospital stay would be very expensive, but remember, she had purchased insurance for the trip, which included medical care. Pat eventually recovered, and as soon as she got home, she submitted her hospital claim to Aon Travel Insurance, the company used by the cruise line. Aon kept asking her to resubmit her itemized expenses, including not only Pat's hospital stay, but other expenses like the family's extended stay in a hotel, which all totaled around $45,000. The claim dragged out for months without any kind of a payment.
It is frustrating because you think you can go there with peace of mind knowing if something happens, you're okay. And unfortunately for us, something happened.
Getting no answers, Pat reached out to On Your Side, and we contacted Aon Insurance, which agreed to take a closer look at Pat's claim. They determined that Pat's policy only covered her cruise, so when Pat canceled the cruise, all of her other coverage stopped. They did cover the $8,000 cancellation fee for her cruise, but since her medical bills were not related to the cruise, they are not covered. Pat says she can't believe it.
It should be covered, absolutely.
You should always consider purchasing travel insurance, particularly when it comes to very pricey and expensive vacations. In this particular situation, although the medical claim was denied, the travel insurance did cover the cruise cancellations, and that's one silver lining for this family. I'm Gary Harper, On Your Side.